What's going on, Hoops fans? It's your boy Brian here with another edition of Hoops Haven TV. Hope you guys are having a great week. And on today's episode, we're going to be ranking the top 10 greatest ball handlers in NBA history. Now, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Now, let's get into it. The top 10 greatest ball handlers in NBA history. Number 10, Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas is one of the fastest guards the game has ever seen. Isaiah had a shifty low dribble with a lightning quick first step. He carved defenses up with his crossover and would either pull up for the J or leave them in the dust on his way to the rack. Isaiah put the ball low to the ground when he dribbled, making it hard for defenders to stop him from where he wanted to go on the court. Zeke did all his damage in an era where hand checking was legal, and a lot of moves we've seen today was illegal, making it harder for small guards to dominate. However, Isaiah was able to dominate the league on his path to becoming a top 5 point guard in NBA history. Number 9, Shammgod. Shammgod didn't have the greatest NBA career, but he's a legend in New York City parks and he has made a lasting impact in the NBA with his signature crossover. Shammgod might be as instrumental on today's ball handlers as AI and Tim Hardaway's killer crossover. The move was performed off the dribble where he would throw the ball out, then quickly snatch it back with the other hand and changing directions, leaving the defender looking foolish. Many of today's players have added this move to their arsenal, including Kyrie Irving and CP3. Number 8, Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Sr. was 6 feet tall, lightning quick, and had a stocky build. His blazing speed and strength made it difficult for defenders to stay in front of him on his way to becoming a 5-time All-Star. Tim Hardaway's signature move was the killer crossover. Tim Hardaway had a tight, low between the legs dribble with a lightning quick 1-2 punch. Take your eyes off of him for a second and you're done. Number 7, Chris Paul. Chris Paul is a floor general and a definition of a point god. He has a knack for finding open teammates, great court vision, and makes all his teammates better. An underrated part of his game is his ball handling. CP3 is able to break down the defense with an array of moves ranging from the Shammgod, fake passes, snatchbacks, and stepbacks. He can seamlessly transition from low to high dribbles, making him a nightmare to defend. CP3's ability to keep the ball on the string is why he's such an effective playmaker and scorer when he wants to be. Number 6, James Harden. Harden is one of the most controversial players in league history. Few players have mastered the game of basketball like Harden. Although he's not the most athletic player we've ever seen, he's one of the most skilled and crafty players in league history. His most lethal weapon is the step back. Harden's step back is unguardable. Harden appears to be taking 2 steps back, however, according to the rulebook, since he catches the ball after the first step, this makes the move legal. This move gives him the separation he needs to drain limitless jumpers. Number 5, Jason Williams. Jason Williams was the magician with the rock in his hand. Although he didn't make any all-star teams or have the best stats, he made his mark in the NBA with his flashy playstyle, often making amazing passes with his elbow, behind the back, through the opponent's legs, and no-look passes. White chocolate was box office and must-see TV in his heyday. If you were playing in today's NBA, he would easily be a human highlight reel. Number 4, Steph Curry. Steph Curry is an icon and one of the most influential players the game has ever seen. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter ever and unstoppable when he gets going due to his unorthodox shooting. An underrated aspect of his game is his ball handling. Curry is a wizard with a rock in his hand. He's able to dribble forward, backwards, and laterally equally as well. Sliding in all directions while keeping the ball on the string, there are very few players in the history of the NBA with better handles or a crossover than Steph Curry. Number 3, Jamal Crawford. Jamal Crawford is a definition of a walking bucket. Any team looking for a scoring punch off the bench called him for his services. Jamal Crawford could score with the best of them due to his exceptional ball handling. His shake and bake is one of the sickest moves in NBA history. His shake and bake looked like a move you would see at Rucker Park or an And1 mixtape. Jamal had defenders on skates. It didn't matter if the defender was bigger, stronger, or faster than him. He easily had defenders looking like a fool when guarding him. Number 2, Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson is one of the most influential players in NBA history. AI paved the way for great ball handlers in today's game with his iconic killer crossover. AI had a smooth, wide dribble that extended far into one direction, then quickly snatches the ball into the opposite direction. What made his crossover so effective was his quick first step, lateral quickness, and deceleration. His combination of speed, change of pace, and wide dribbles kept his defenders off balance. Defenders oftentimes would watch the ball while defending AI due to his ability to manipulate the rock with an array of moves. This is a cardinal sin on defense and did them in every time, allowing AI to snatch their ankles. Iverson has the greatest bait moves of all time. Moves that set up the defender with an ISO situation and testing out their reaction. This was displayed with his iconic crossover on the GOAT Michael Jordan. No player in NBA history had the ball on the string like Allen Iverson. Number 1, Kyrie Irving. Kyrie has one of the greatest crossovers the game has ever seen. He's extremely quick and has the ball on the string. His dribbling is improvisational. What makes his crossover so effective is his ability to change speed while dribbling the rock. If you watch Kyrie's crossover, he often goes from slow to fast or fast to slow, continuously changing his pace and keeping the defender off balance. Another aspect that makes his crossover so effective is his ability to change directions while dribbling. Kyrie dribbles the ball in one direction, and as soon as he gets his defender leaning or moving in that direction, he quickly dribbles the ball to the opposite side, snatching his defender's ankles in the process. Kyrie is completely ambidextrous and can make any defender touch the earth while dribbling with either hand.